It's never too late to get your life.
Drum roll, please. Okay. Getting My Life Together journal is now out. This is where you jot down all the stuff that I talk about that inspire you, whether it's getting your financial health in order, your mental health, your physical health, all of the things, whatever it is, this is where you put it. It is now out on Amazon. If you just need a place where you need to organize your thoughts, not just jot down, but organize, Getting My Life Together Organizer is also on Amazon. So cop one or the other or both for $5.99 each. $5.99 each. So yeah, just want to show y'all that. Hello, welcome to Get Your Life podcast. This is the second installment on mental health. Um, we have been discussing the different areas of health and wellness. Um, what was it? Financial, physical, mental, spiritual, and social. We spent a couple weeks talking about financial, a couple weeks talking about social. I did 3 episodes on that, and now we are into mental, and just making sure that everyone realized that all these areas of health tie into each other to make you um, a whole person. You got to look at a person holistically. And so all these areas matter and they're all intertwined by one way or the other. Physically, you're suffering, that's going to affect your mental health. Financially, you're suffering, that's going to affect your mental health. It can affect your physical health and henceforward. So just making sure that we're taking care of all the areas. I wanted to talk about polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, because that is a condition that I don't think gets not a lot of people are aware of, and it affects all areas of health. So basically, polycystic ovary syndrome is something that a lot of women experience, and they probably don't realize they experience it until they start missing periods and having very irregular and frequent periods. Um, I was in college my freshman year, and my period disappeared. Whoo, child! It was months. I didn't see that joker. I don't even know how long it would be gone, and I wasn't worried about it. I wasn't scared. I wasn't worried. But then I thought, I'm like, okay, if anything were to happen, like, how would I know if I was pregnant if I'm already missing, periods and things of that nature? So I went to they have the clinic at school and went down there, talked to the doctor, and got on birth control to regulate my period so that I would have it because you're not supposed to not have your cycle. When I got out of college, and I got a OBGYN and, just talking about how I have irregular periods. Did an ultrasound and saw cyst on my ovaries and kind of explained what polycystic ovary syndrome is. And was like, yeah, there are kinds of, those are blah, 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 blah. That's a condition that can affect your fertility when you're ready to have babies. So he basically was like, I mean, until you're ready to get pregnant, we're not really going to worry too much about it. That's kind of what he said. So I wasn't worried too much about it. I was just on birth control to regulate my periods, and that was that. Um, the effects of having that is you have more testosterone, more of the male sex hormone in you than you're supposed to. So you might have hair growing in places that aren't that cute. Chin hair, chest hair. Insulin resistant. So your body is not processing the insulin the way it's supposed to, like when you're eating. So I'm not diabetic. Some people may be, but that affects your digestive system. So there are people who happen to be have difficulty with their weight due to having that underlying cause of PCOS. That could be a thing. Severe acne due to the hormones, having really bad acne that you can't get rid of, or you just have harassing your life because of it. Um, what else? IBS. You're not digesting food properly, so you're either constipated all the time or have diarrhea or both. Um, it affects your immune system. Women with PCOS have less vitamin D. Like generally, a lot of us don't have a lot of vitamin D. We don't get enough vitamin D. But women with PCOS have significantly less vitamin D. Now, one thing about vitamin D is going to boost those feel good hormones in your body. So, if you aren't getting enough, you may be feeling sadder than most people. And that contributes to what depression and anxiety. If you have the feel good hormones, the serotonin, the dopamine, and all that stuff, if it's lower, then you might be in a lower mood. Your hormones are out of whack, so um, your lows can be super super low. Women with PCOS deal with anxiety and depression 30% more than women who do not. So, saying all that to say, since we know that um, things that go wrong in your physical health can affect your mental health, um, as my example of having PCOS, it is important that if you are having difficulty with your mental health, making sure that you get a physical workup as well, because situations in life can cause you to feel depressed, but there can also be a serious imbalance in your brain and in your body that's contributing to how you are feeling and how you are handling things. So that is very important to just know that everything works together. And if there's something wrong on this end, it can affect the other end. I talked to you guys about postpartum depression after I had Isaiah, but prior to that, when I was in college, I had a terrible depressive episode. And looking back, I'm like, that's stupid. I don't even want to share that, but I'm gonna share it because it is what it is. You know, like most women, you fall in love, you have the best boyfriend ever, and then he does something stupid and cheats on you, and you like, I'm gonna kill you and all this stuff, and you're really, really sad. Um, and for the most part, yeah, I feel like I'm like everybody else. I get sad, when bad things happen, but that was just extreme. Like I was literally for like 3 months, I couldn't hold food down. I couldn't use the bathroom properly. Like I was either throwing up when I was trying to eat, I'd throw up. And then if I had to use the bathroom, like I was severely constipated. I could not use the bathroom. And it was torture. I slept all day or tried to sleep, had my eyes closed most of the day in the bed, just miserable for like 3 months over a dude. I was like, this is not of God. So I was like, this got to be more than this. I told God, I was like, listen, because I love food now. Just don't take food from me. I said, listen, if this is about, I was like, I don't even care about that dude no more. If you could just help me eat properly, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do what I need to do. I promise. Like, I just don't want to die over it. Like, this is dumb. In my brain, it was dumb. I'm like, this cannot, all these physical issues cannot be because of a breakup. That's dumb. Like, that was my thought. So I prayed, God, heal me, please, because this is foolishness. And I did, I got healed. I was back to normal. But looking back, I understand that I did have PCOS. I didn't know that at the time, but I had that. So anything that hit just hurt that much more and it affected all of my systems. And I didn't even know. I just thought I was sad over a stupid boy. It was more than that. So, um, once again, everything one person with PCOS is not going to present like another person. I know other women who are dealing with this issue that don't present like me. They don't, you might have a couple of symptoms, but you don't want to say, oh, I don't have that because I don't grow hair on my face or on my chest or I'm not overweight. Everybody ain't going to have the same symptoms, but if you have irregular periods, and no one has taken an ultrasound of your ovaries, you might want to look into that. Just to see if you have a lot of digestive issues, you deal with constipation, diarrhea a lot, got IBS, you just might want to just check into that. Anything that doesn't seem normal, check on it. Don't wait. Check on it today. Get your life together today. So I hope you enjoyed my little story time about PCOS and mental health. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell other people about this channel and have a wonderful day. Do not delay. If there's anything you need to check up on mentally, physically, whatever, do it today. Have a good one. Bye. It's never